Hey, it's Sammy. On April 14th, we took 8 trades in Dow futures today for 344 points. Let's take a look and see how everything unfolded. Now we're trading pre-market. There's super thin data, just short time frame data here, but we can still work with it. We also know we can see how price is moving very choppy, so the liquidity is probably really thin as well. But we can see we're coming up to this zone where we should break long. No, we're going to protect our trades like crazy today because it's just the market structuring is not looking good. There's a lot of resistance everywhere. We're just going to lock in 42 points right here at this previous day's close flag. Now we have this long zone marked on our charts. We keep trying to get up through this zone. So you can see that, price is really chopping about. Now remember, we're pre-market here, so there's probably thin liquidity. That's why we're not just shooting right up through here. So we're going to make sure that we have that stop loss move to break even to protect that trade. So when it comes back, like right now, we don't lose anything. We can look for the next opportunity. And that next opportunity is always around the corner. But if you're sitting there trying to figure out why you lost, you're not going to make the next opportunity, which is right now when the data kicks in and we punch through this long zone very aggressively. Look at this beautiful risk to reward ratio. We're risking 1 to make 5. We'll do that every day, all day. Of course, we moved that stop loss to break even anyway, so it's risk free, and we made 56 points. Now we've really had to wait today. You could just look over to the left at everything that happened in the 9:30, the first part of the open. Did nothing. We just sat on our hands literally for about 45 minutes until this data all flipped over from real crazy data to the short side, and we made 99 points when we broke through the bottom, locking right by value area low. Now you can see we rejected the value area on the low side, and we're coming up through this deviation line. This green line right here is deviation 1, and we're working with very thin data right now. Of course, it's a really crazy day. There's a ton of volume in the profile, so we're being very conservative and moving that stop loss to break even like almost instantly. This is how we take a break-even trade that does not impact our balance or our psychology, and we can stay focused and move on to the next opportunity. You can see how the market chopped and chopped and chopped. All of our data spooled up here right underneath value area, and we're coming through that deviation line again. We got to get back in this. It's going to go this time. We know it. We got the data to take us through momentum, sentiment, and volatility, friends. There we go. We finally made it back up to today's opening price. Once we punch through, we're going to lock in 69 points. And look at this market today. Just a little while later, all the data flips back to the short side. Now we're coming through that VWAP, that pink line right there. You can see all of our data is kicked in now to go short. This is just a wild market. We're working with real-time data here. That's what's so important about this, is that we can catch these big shifts, locking in 49 points. I took a few hours off, went to the gym, had some lunch, came back, talked to a few traders, and the data starts firing up here at 3 o'clock to go long through the value area again. Let's jump in and see what opportunity we can extract. We're struggling at this value area. I'm trying to get up to resistance. I'm not loving the price action, all this chop here. We're just going to lock in 29 points and wrap up the entire day.